Hi guys, Ant Reaction here, and today we are going to react to a new episode a new episode of Wheel of Time, season 1, episode 5, titled Blood Calls Blood, um, which is always a good title, I think. Really inspires confidence. So as last episode was really good, like the best so far. Like even Egwene and Perrin's story, I did not mind. Um, yeah, I didn't mind them. Because usually I don't like it. The episode before I didn't like it, and I mean, again, to be fair, I never really liked their story in the book, so there's only so much you can do, right? If you don't like the story in the book, chances are you're not gonna like it in the show or movie or whatever. Um, yeah, so we had that. Then we had Matt and Rand and Tom. Um, we met a family. We lost a family. Not by Matt, because there was no blood on the freaking dagger, though they tried to make us believe. I think they tried at the very least. And then we lost Tom. Like, we're supposed to believe that he's dead, but like it happened in the books too. Um, and the actor has been announced for season 2, so it's not even one of those changes, and it's not even me spoiling you because it's been announced. It happened in the book, but differently, right? Like, it wasn't in a isolated house, it wasn't a town, and it wasn't in a house, it was in a town square, the fight between the Fade and Tom. But the result is the same, so it's one of those things that I really really don't mind. It's when basically the same thing happened. It's the same. Uh, sorry, it's the same end result. It just doesn't happen exactly the same way. Um, like we're gonna skip Camelin. Like I already said, I think in the first episode I talked about that. We are going to skip Camelin, which I don't mind because the only thing that is really like that only happens and could only happen in Camelin is meeting the royal family. And even then, we know that two of them are going to Tar Valon, so it could still happen in season 2 in Tar Valon instead of going to Camelin. So it's fine. Um, and yeah, like there's only a few things that happen in that really happens in Camelin, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen here in Tar Valon instead, which I really don't mind. And by that I mean um, Logain being parodied on the streets, and that one is really important, just not important to Camelin. It's meeting Loyal. I'm really excited. Which, considering the next episode is titled, it's the next episode, right? Wait a second. Yeah, the next episode is the Flame of Tar Valon. We're definitely gonna go to Tar Valon next episode. So maybe even in this episode, though that seems very fast, right? Anyway, um, so we lost Tom. I don't know why I keep trying to say Thom. um, and of course, the most important things in the episode is we met Logain, which technically we already met him at the end of the episode before, but you know what I mean. We got ambushed. We lost Asadai, and I don't remember his name. He is big sad. So, um, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that happens. Really, pretty sure that is all that happens in the episode. uh, Nynaeve blew up like a raging sun. Um, yeah, I'm just really excited about watching um, what happens. So I mean, you saw my reaction, so, you know, what else can I say except I got chills, I got a little bit teary eyed, whatever. Anyway, let's just, yeah, go.
An axe.
Well, that is just mean.
White tower just got all the signs lab. The dog
We're gonna meet him again this episode.
so men couldn't use it.
Okay, so from that preview, we're going to meet Valda again, which, yay. And we're gonna delve a little bit more into the bond. Yeah. Those are some really shallow graves. I'm just saying. Have to say, I really like that they buried the warders and the enemies. And the Aes Sedai. Like, they didn't just dump the enemies' bodies on one side and buried properly the people from their side. I don't know, I really like that. I have to say, I'm surprised he lasted that long. Oh, he looks dead. I mean, makes sense, but...
A long time.
Oof. Was that what I think it was? Was that a Port of Stone? I mean, I probably shouldn't smile, considering what happens. I'm pretty sure that's a Port of Stone. And the fact that it's Rand who sees it and actually stops to stare at it is just... Rafe, that is evil. Stop. It's mean. Actually, keep going. I love the details and I love the foreshadowing.
A month without a warm bed will do that.
Yeah, it's the lack of warm bed.
That mountain. What? I don't know. I think I've seen it before.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's just, you know. It's fine. I can survive the hints and the little... I can do it, I promise. Do you think he remembers because that's where he died or that's where he was born? Or a mix of both? I mean, his death created that mountain. But he was also born on that mountain, so... I know I'm pausing a lot, but... I know we all made jokes, okay? He didn't have to keep the shape, is all I'm saying. And then... Look at the shape of the tower! Am I a child? Yes, yes. This made me laugh. I'm sorry. Especially because earlier when we saw it from... Moraine's point of view, I was through the trees. I was gonna say it looks stumpier. Is that the word? I'm pretty sure it's the right word. Probably not the right pronunciation though. It looks stumpier than I imagined the tower. I don't know. I always imagined it like first very high, like very long and elegant. with the two other towers on the side. It's like, come on. So yeah, I'm a child. Also, now that I'm pausing, on a more serious note, that's not how I imagined the bridges. Like, there's such a, like, kind of a big deal about the bridges. I didn't imagine them like that. I don't know. I don't know. I felt they were like thinner and much higher. I don't know. But that's hilarious. I'm sorry. Yes, again, I'm a child.
Blood and ashes.
Is that our first swear? I'm pretty sure that's our first book swear. He wants to feed his boyfriend. That is sweet.
Should be down there. Yeah, we will.
I think
Need to rest and clean up.
he's reluctant to meet them. For other reasons. Oh, the whistle. I'm seeing him. I'm pretty sure we already heard the whistle in Shadar Lagoth. Aradol. I didn't comment on it, but I'm pretty sure we heard it.
Matt,
I don't know if he's reluctant to meet with the Aes Sedai. No, it wasn't.
Tom's not here.
Yeah, but Ren was there, and there was no blood in the fucking dagger. Stop it.
Tom's dead.
He's not. It's Tom.
It was the Fade.
Yes, it was.
You know you didn't kill that family.
Yes, you
You
didn't.
would never hurt that little girl.
No, you wouldn't. Sorry. What was I saying? Wait. Yes, I feel like he's kind of wary of, reluctant to go there because, well, first, there's a chance that Matt is a Chandler. But let's be real. He has his doubts about himself, too. I think he's hoping that it's Matt just so that it's not him. But I think deep down, he already knows that it's him.
Those tower politics will eat you alive.
Understatement.
If I'm as powerful as you say I am, maybe it's you, Aes Sedai, who shouldn't underestimate me.
Right? I mean, that side eye, come on. Like, Nynaeve, I love you. And yes, you're extremely powerful, but yes, the Tower, who has seen thousands and thousands of women just as powerful, sometimes even more powerful than you, sort of. Yes, they're going to underestimate you because you are novelty. They've never seen someone like you before.
False dragon. Don't know anything about him, but we've been in the grass for months now.
Oh god, please don't recognize them. Please don't recognize. Oh fuck.
Those two. Bring them to me.
You can't just take.
I don't think it's gonna work the way you think it's going to work.
Against the wind.
They're not gonna stop. Yeah, and she knew. We're in a library. We're in a We're in a library. I don't know what is going on with my hair today, but we're in a library. I'm fine.
I didn't even hear you come in.
Stay back.
Oh dear, you humans are very excitable. My first day in Tarvalon, I was almost beginning to get a little upset. I tell you, it was not for this I left the steading. I've read much of your people.
I'm not an Ioman.
Really? Red hair is one of the few physical traits that can help you work out where a human is from.
I'm from the Two Rivers.
An Ioman from the Two Rivers.
I'm not an Ioman.
An Ioman from the Two Rivers who insists that he is not an Ioman. That is very odd. I like oddities.
Yes.
Of course he does. He's a nerd.
Jane,
I need a second. He is perfect. Like, I was nervous when I saw the pictures, but seeing him in motion is just... Like, I understand why he's not bigger and everything, because, like, that would waste way too much time and money to add some CGI to him. I like it anyway. I like the way, like, and the performance is it's brilliant. It's perfect. He is... And also, we got to keep... We book nerd Rand is just perfect. I'm happy. I'm really happy. My two favorite characters together is just perfect. Obviously, when you start talking about your favorite character, you start counting after Loial, whatever you pronounce it. It's just a rule, because, like, if you don't do that, then everybody's favorite character would be Loial. That's just how it works. Oh, that was great. Ah, there he is again. Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, what? Don't they lose their talent when they get gentle / stilt? Because, like, his talent is to see Tavirans, right? They're both Tavirans, so I thought for a second that's why, you know, he was looking at them, and then it focused on Matt, so I was like, can he feel Mashadar's influence? You know what I mean? On Matt? But no, it's just Matt hallucinating. Never mind.
I won't be like that. You won't. You don't know that.
Actually, I think he does. I know I keep repeating myself, but I really think he does. He knows that it's him, not Matt.
You bet.
He knows. He knows. Also, is it me? Or does he look really good this episode? I think it's the curls.
He'll be picking tomato out of his hair for weeks.
It was all worth it to see
It was reddish.
Reddish.
And we didn't get to see it? I'm sorry. There are literally haters hating the show for all the changes. But they don't hate the show for this. I'm hating the show for this. I wanted to see it.
My dad tried to kill me when I was 12. So, stop your whining.
I don't think he's gonna last for long, to be honest. Now that I feel like bringing back the ring was the last thing he needed to do. Like his last duty as a warder, and now that he has done it and let go basically everything that he had of her, I don't think he's gonna last. I would like to say the next day, but I feel like that very night, I wouldn't be surprised if he, yeah. Oh, that was perfect. No need to talk. That was just perfect. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that looks painful. You piece of garbage.
Open your eyes, child.
Go fuck yourself.
So I would have taken your hands already.
Is that why he had the whole bath, if you can call that a bath, thing as a form of torture to push her to channel? I mean, it's a good strategy, but he's a piece of garbage. Also, there's no way that he is not he doesn't use Jesus Christ, that he doesn't use some form of magic. No way. I'm not buying it. That no matter what he does, his fucking clothes are as white as they... I don't buy it. They're way too white to be natural. I don't buy it. You know. He's a secret channeler. I'm calling it. Yes, just because of that. His clothes are way too white. I feel bad for the costume department. Oh, so much laundry. So much. Because their tents are also very, very white.
The use of the hands of a...
What is that? Poison? Alcohol? I'm sure it's just wine, but I wouldn't be surprised if he actually drinks poison. Or blood.
Because we humans are meant to be of this earth. To struggle and fight for...
I shouldn't be excited. He's literally being tortured. And did you hear how the wolves started to freak out?
Walking like God.
And I bet he won't have a speck of blood.
Woman by woman by woman.
He has some magical shit. I refuse to believe it.
Channel for me, girl.
Don't you want to slap her? Especially that last line. Oh, she's so good. The actress is so good. Actually, her and the guy who plays Valda, which I didn't look at the name, but they're both so good and making me hate them. Although, how dare you? How dare you giving her backstory and making me feel bad? Do I feel bad for her? A little bit. A tiny little bit. But I shouldn't. That's the point. I shouldn't. I don't like you. Stop making me like characters that I don't like in the books. Except Valda. I really don't like him. But he is a good villain.
I went there and found the woman you spoke of.
It's not her.
The braid is a distinct rite of passage.
We thought you were dead.
It was real.
I love how he kept going in the background. That was funny.
We don't need the Aes Sedai.
Yes, you do.
Two Griffiths folk.
Stop being an idiot.
I'll heal what I can.
You can't heal him. That's the point. Like, whether it's the dagger or he's a channeler, she cannot heal him and she knows that. She's being an idiot because she's too proud.
Together.
Stop. There's no going
I
back.
haven't seen her in a month now.
You idiot. I love their relationship, Rand and Nynaeve. It's one of my favorite relationships in the books.
We were fighting them off together,
Oh, she didn't know? I thought she knew.
but it was her.
See, I feel like it was his Tavir nature. He sensed danger and he acted. He hacked her. That's not funny. I mean, whether or not she was really a dark friend, it doesn't change the fact that she was his wife and he killed her. You know, the scene would feel extremely different if he was a white man.
And it may take you your whole life to realize that. Just drift.
I mean, now would be the perfect time for the wolves to attack before she does it. Please. Please. That's pack loyalty, bitch. You wouldn't know anything about that.
You won't hurt us.
Was that a Hopper? I think that's Hopper.
Not
Are
many
those?
people still make offerings.
Of,
to all of the Forsaken.
okay, yeah. Forsakens.
This belonged to my mother for a long time.
I cannot wait to see them.
Long time.
I cannot wait.
Nothing to tell.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because you've never been a talker, but I have eyes.
Me too.
She touched the...
Well, I can tolerate a lot.
Oh, he gave him the tea. Yeah, I didn't think he would last. You know that despite the fact that he was drugged, he's gonna hate himself for this. Like, he was essentially on suicide watch, and so it's like he has to like channel their grief. Oh, is that the one shot from the trailer that pissed people off? Nynaeve too is gonna hate herself because she's the one who gave the tea. That was strange to see Lan be so emotional. But I mean, I guess if it's part of his of this ritual for warders, like, I don't see Lan refusing to do it because I cannot. I am stoic and cannot emotion. Like, I think he would see it as his duty to do it. I made a joke. It was just a joke when I said he has to have magical powers because look at that dress. It's white. She threw, and there's no blood, she threw a fireball at him, as small and pathetic as it was, though it was a distraction, so okay. Like, there wasn't even a burn mark or anything. Like, would it be possible for him to have like a how do you pronounce terangrial? Terangrial. You know what I mean? An artifact. Like the feathers, maybe? Like Matt's what is it? The necklace? It's a necklace, right? I'm pretty sure it's a necklace. Anyway, it's just weird. And also the fact that he managed to kill so many Aes Sedai, and like at least 3 of them were red. I don't know. It's weird. I love their friendship in the books. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. For now, yes, he is kind of in the background right now, but I'm really loving what they do with him. The little hints. I love the hints that they're giving. Like the portal stone, the book. I'm not gonna say the name. You know the one I'm talking about. I just love it. I really do. And you know, like, I'm sorry, I don't buy that he doesn't know. I just don't. They made me like her. I don't like the show. Yeah. So the 2 big, we met Loyal. Very happy about that. So we met Loyal. Valda got Egwene and Perrin, which stays pretty close to the book. Although it did happen differently, but and we're saved by the wolves, so we're good for now. We're still on the same path as in the book. Kind of the same actually for Rand and Matt. Because they were just traveling to Caemlyn. Rand fell into the garden and met the royal family trying to see Logain. And after that, they went to the Ways. Jesus. So yeah, there too, we are on the same path. It just happens a bit differently. But the biggest change is what happened with the warders and the Aes Sedai in the tower. I had no problem with it. Like, I'm sure there are people who are going to complain because it never happened in the books. You could have used that episode, all that screen time, to do something else. Instead, you wasted all this time on characters that don't really matter to the grand scheme of things. They are pointless. It's just, I don't agree. Because and this is so spoiler. In the books, we had a few important characters, Aes Sedai, die. And we were left with their warders. And I think this episode is really, because again, this is a show. It's not a book. You don't have inner monologue talking about their grief and what are they going to do. They want to kill themselves, but no, I'm gonna bond to another Aes Sedai. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but or kill themselves. Like, it's a book. You get to explain and have a inner monologue as much as you want because it's a book. It allows you to do that because of the format. You cannot do that in a show. So having it already here, showing you what the loss of an Aes Sedai can do to their warders, is extremely important, in my opinion, for what will happen later on. Now, considering what happens in the first book, Eye of the World, considering like 3/4 of the freaking book is just traveling, you can cut all of that in half, which they kind of did, and use that time that they could have used to see them walk and travel and just, yeah, meet dark friends after dark friend. One was enough. The one from episode 3 was enough to show the non-readers what dark friends were. I think it was perfect. You don't need to put dark friends after dark friends. Anyway, I think this was the perfect time to have that. That way, we don't have to waste time later on. There's a lot of things that are going to happen later on. Having an episode like this will be even less received than this one, I'm sure was. Like, I think it was a perfect moment to do this. That way, you don't have, first, it allows the non-readers to know even more about the bond, but also, you don't waste time later on. And I think spending the time of an entire episode kind of explaining what the bond is and what the loss of an Aes Sedai does to the warder is just like, I don't think it's gonna be as emotionally impactful if you waste your time if the non-readers waste their time trying to understand the whole concept. In this case, they already know the concept, so when it does happen later on, it will hit so much harder. Because now you've already seen a warder kill themselves because they lost their Aes Sedai, their soulmate. And then you will see someone else, I'm not gonna say who, though there are severe, like, big hints in this episode and several episodes before. Like, you will understand how much stronger that character is. I don't know. I think it was just the perfect opportunity to do it. I don't have a lot of time, so that's why I'm kind of trying to speed up. We got perfect moment. I love them. My two favorite characters, two besties, two book nerd meeting for the first time. It's just, I love them. Yeah, I'm gonna end it on this. Actually, no, one last thing. The Forsaken. I am really excited to meet them. Really, really excited. Although, it's kind of jokes at this point, but considering that this is kind of like, well, it's not modern age because technically it's several thousands of years in the future for us, because this is the second age. We are at the first age, and present time here with Rand and everybody is third age. But I kind of want, it's ridiculous. I kind of want to see the Forsaken dressed like Capital style from a Hunger Games, with like plastic and denim and modern clothes, you know? I don't know. I think because like it's a advanced civilization they come from. It wouldn't make sense for them to be dressed like they were from, I don't know, middle age, you know? Is all I'm saying. I want to see someone in a suit and tie. Okay? I just one of the things that I love about the books is all the hint that we are in the future. Which it's not a spoiler because we saw a frame in the first episode of Skyscrapers. So it's not a spoiler. It's just like hints like that Mercedes, I don't know how you pronounce it, logo. Very funny. The fact that like some Sangreal, I can never like differentiate the two. It's annoying, but anyway. Are made of plastic. And they kind of look like dolls, and I've always imagined them as Barbie and Ken. Just for shit and giggles. Although I saw somebody imply that some of them were probably sex toys, and it's just hilarious to think about. Yeah. They sold their soul to the dark one, the dark one for immortality, eternal life. It's kind of funny, but also like, because it's the Forsaken, so they are dangerous. Is not what I'm saying, but the fact that most of them are from, they're like academics major, basically. It's just funny. Like, isn't there... isn't Ishamael, like, philosophy major, teacher, or something? There's one that is, like, a sport teacher. It's implied that he's doing, like, sport. Somebody actually on Tumblr made a list of all their job that they had before they became, you know, the Forsaken. The Forsaken, the concept of the Forsaken are hilarious, despite the fact that a lot of them are terrifying. Anyway, but very entertaining. They're all drama queens, and I love them. And I also hate them, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you to this. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Goodbye.